The steering wheel and the front cluster on an Outback. This particular one is a touring model, but it would be the same on a package 23 or a package 24 or the package 31 touring in any of those cars. So over here, this plus and minus would refer to the volume. The center is the mute, so if I unmute it, plays the radio. If you look over here, you'll see the volume go up
until researchers followed up
and down.
Deputy Chief Brian Foley.
Then I can mute it out. Below it, the source takes me from AM to FM to satellite, Bluetooth audio, things like Pandora. The talk icon here references things like making commands for a phone call, making commands for changing the radio station, changing the heat or air in the car, or giving commands for the navigation system. Bottom two buttons, the off hook here is to answer the phone, and the other one is to hang up the phone. Center console here, right now it's set as a digital compass. You can change that screen to a digital odometer or speedometer, and then you have a lapse time, how long the car's been running, and miles, average miles per gallon for trips. And that's all controlled by this lower buttons up and down. In the touring models, you'll notice there's a new button over here on the right hand side, and that's for heated steering wheels. Turn it on, turn it off. Lower buttons here control the eyesight functions of the car. If you're in cruise mode on the right side, this indicates the car is now set in cruise. The button next to it illuminates up here at the top, and that's the lane keep button. So if you're driving and you get to highway speeds, the lane keep is effective and active. It needs to be above approximately 45 miles an hour. If you go over the line, in addition to alerting you, this icon would turn green and the steering wheel would slightly correct itself and put you in the center of the lane. The lines in front of the car noted here on cruise are distance bars. 4 bars, as illustrated here, is 202 feet, traveling at 60 miles an hour. You can decrease those bars and decrease the distance all the way down to 1 bar, which is approximately 90 feet. The miles per hour behind the car there, once you push down and set, then whatever speed you're going would appear on that screen. If you bump this up, the miles per hour goes up to the next 5. So if you were at 51 miles an hour, it would go to 55. You were at 55, it'd go to 60. If you hold it down, it goes up in increments of 1 mile an hour. The same is true if you're decreasing speed.